Welcome to my channel, and today we're obviously talking about life hacks you can use to make your life a little bit easier and less stressful. So I don't want to make the intro too long. We're just going to jump right into this video. The first thing that I have on the list of life hacks is index cards. You can literally use them for anything. I have one right here that I was using earlier for my to-do list for today. And I have some in this drawer right here that have like information about a short story that I was just reading about and astrology things. You know, you can literally use it to take notes, for flashcards, to write a small recipe, for a to-do list, everything. Index cards are literally so essential for me. I cannot go without them. The next thing on my list is planning and prepping out your workouts if you are physically active, and your meals. So like, I know when I say that, people are thinking, oh my god, she's one of those people, or how it must be so stressful, but it's actually so helpful. Like, I'll think at night, let me have some grits tomorrow. And then if you go ahead and get out the bowl and the grit packet and the measuring cup and all that, then the next morning, all you have to do is just make it. It's already there for you waiting. And if you have like leftovers, you can be like, I'll save these for tomorrow and put them in like the front of the fridge or whatever, so you remember. And I plan out my workouts every night because I work out in the morning. So I just write out what I'm going to do, and then I just wake up and get on my workout clothes and then just do what I've already planned. So I don't have to sit up for like 45 minutes telling myself, do I really want to do it? Or planning out something that's not going to give me the benefit that I want, that I need. Like going too easy on myself, if that makes sense. So next is having extra like hoodies, blankets, underwear, and all that kind of stuff in your car, because I actually didn't think of that one myself. Someone in my class last year told the teacher about it when we were talking about like how to be prepared for a storm or whatever, and I was like, wow, that is so smart. But I'm adding on to it. You also need like small things of shampoo and conditioner, or you know, little spray bottles of Germex or something, so you can have those kind of things, because you never know how long you're going to be stranded in your car if there's a big storm, or if you're going to end up having to stay at a hotel because your house like caught on fire while you were at work or something. You never really know. It's always best to be prepared. The next one isn't really like items, but it's whenever you think in your mind like, oh, I'll do this later, like for example, dishes, then you have to just make yourself go ahead and do it. Because if I ever am like, oh, I'll do my homework later, you know, later I'm not going to want to do it either. It's just an excuse to push it off and end up not doing it. Well, if you do it right then, as soon as you think that, you'll go ahead and get it out of the way. It'll probably take less time, and you'll have the rest of the night or the rest of the day to do whatever you had that you wanted to do instead. That's a very, very helpful way to kind of start managing your time. And I feel like people who are more successful in their lives, like with school or their job or anything, do have good time management. So it's something to look into. Speaking of non-item things, another thing is when you're at the store and you're like, well, this phone case is cheaper and I really don't have the money to get the one that I want right now, so I'll just get this one. Well, don't do that, because you know you're just gonna go back later when you get the money and get the one that you actually wanted. And it doesn't even just matter for phone cases. That's for makeup, for tools, for fishing equipment, anything. You'll just go back and get the one that you want later. So that's just wasting money on spending it on something that you're not going to use, like, until you get that you're not going to use after you get the thing that you want. The next tip is always have a pen or pencil with you. I do not know how many times people have told me I need to sign something, or that they need to borrow a pen or a pencil, or that I've thought, oh, I need to write this grocery list real fast, or make sure I don't forget this, so I need to write it down. And I've just not had anything with me to do it. It is so embarrassing, or not really embarrassing, but awkward when you're like, can I borrow a pen? Especially with this COVID thing happening, because it's like, does someone else really want to let you touch their pen and then give it back? Like, I know some people that have told me no because of the coronavirus. So you really gotta be there for yourself with this one. This tip is gonna sound kind of weird, and some people might already know it, that's great. Whenever you're sealing up a bag, like a Ziploc bag or something, then always make sure that you're mashing the air out of it. And here, I'll go get one. I have some pistachios right here, and I'm just gonna open it and show you what I'm talking about. So always make sure that you close it a little bit and then you press the air out of it, because one, that keeps the nut or whatever's in the bag fresh longer, and for two, it takes up a lot less space whenever you're storing it away. So that is extremely helpful. I know what brought that to my attention, that some people don't know that, is my mother never does that. And it's so annoying, I guess is the right word. But I just have to go behind her and do it. For the second to last tip and life hack, it is to use aloe vera. That can be used for anything at all. Literally, I use it on my legs or whatever after I shave them. I've used it as a spot treatment on my acne and pimples and stuff. And I've used it to help after sunburn. I've used it after I wax my brows to give them more moisture. It literally can be used for anything at all. You could probably use it to brush your teeth, which I've never tried that, and I don't know if I would, but it could probably be done. And the last one, this is another skincare sort of related thing. It is cocoa butter. I do not use chapstick. I've heard so much about little pieces of glass or plastic being put in chapstick, and chapstick actually being worse for your lips, which I can definitely believe. because I have to keep reapplying it several times throughout the day when I use it, or used to. But now I use cocoa butter on my lips, and I only have to use it like 2 or 3 times a day. It's very hydrating. It smells amazing. It looks very glossy, so I don't really even have to use like a lip gloss or I don't even really use lipstick either. And it's just very, very amazing. Hope you guys liked that video. Subscribe and leave a thumbs up if you want to. And stay tuned, I'm uploading another video Friday, sort of similar to the one I did last Friday. And I'm very excited for this one. It's only 2 days, so get ready. And you can turn on my post notifications if you think you might forget. Thank you so much for watching, and see you later.